For years now, I have been waiting for a movie to be 100% filmed within the state that I live in. The only reason I say that is because my state has a high film tax, and most major studios have the tendency to avoid this state when it ever comes to shooting a movie. The closest they come to Vancouver, British Columbia, but this is the first time that I've actually seen an independent movie fully shot in this state. And honestly, with a good story like this and high reviews, it has to be at least good, right? Let's take a look. Captian Fantastic. So Captian Fantastic is a independent comedy drama film released in 2016 that has received multiple Oscar buzzes for years on end, and even itself got an Oscar nomination for the actor played by Viggo Mortensen for Best Actor in a Leading Role. It tells the tale about a father who is devoted to raising his 6 kids with not only rigorous physical but also intellectual education in the forests of the Pacific Northwest. Here's the sad news about the passing of his wife, and so they decide to leave the forest that they have built for years on end and decide to enter the real world, which challenges his idea on what it means to be a parent and the idea of growing up. What I like about the movie is that the characters in the film are relatable. Like, Viggo Mortensen, who plays the father in the movie of these 6 kids, plays a huge portion of this movie. I mean, sure, it's a step down from his role as Aragorn in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, but honestly, he delivers probably the best acting out of all of them. Each of them play their roles to their finest. Even the kids are absolutely hilarious in how they portray their styles and how they fit their characters. I mean, like, one kid is a very well-studied child whom is accepted by multiple universities like Harvard and Princeton, and just all of that built up, especially seeing as how the father wants their kids to stay where they are and want to keep them as they were. It takes the tale about a father who needs to learn how to let their kids go, how to grow up, how just to raise their kids like other people do. And honestly, the big thread of the movie is really just the father learning how to grow up. Even the father of the mother that passed away, played by Frank Langella, essentially tells him that he's got to learn how to be an adult, how to grow up, just to be an excellent father. And it's just simple tales like these that really hit you right in the heart, like somewhat you can actually relate, because it's somewhat true to a lot of people that are stuck in this frame set, like they will never grow up, they will live on forever with their ideologies and whatever. It is so sympathetic in this film, and I really like it to that extent. And as I've mentioned, it's the Pacific Northwest, so a lot of what I've seen, especially for the angles and the locations, I just about know every angle, and I'm like, oh, I've been there before, oh, that's so awesome, they got to shoot their movie there. It's like, that is impressive. I mean, if the film tax in this state wasn't so high, I would really love to see more movies be filmed here. I mean, I can get used to Vancouver, British Columbia being the place to film Seattle and all that. I mean, it's the only way you can actually film films there. But with all honesty, it's really good to see an independent movie actually step up and actually film here. It's just as a citizen here, just to be a Washingtonian, which is the name of a citizen here, I actually feel really proud that the director actually took his chances and filmed here. It's really excellent. I also give credit where credit is due that Matt Ross definitely really hit the nail on the coffin when he made this film and got all the cast and all the locations down. It's just, on all honesty, it's really fantastic. I mean, the film is heartfelt, it tags you in the hard lines, it makes you laugh, it makes you cry, it moves you, Bob. In all pure honesty, I honestly never heard about this film until word of mouth, and as it was on Amazon Video, just randomly looking up films that I honestly can catch my attention, and I spot this film. I was honestly really proud that I actually got to see this movie up on Prime. Through all the purposes that went into this film, director Matt Ross did a fantastic job with this movie. The directing, the writing, the casting, the full uses of the locations that they used to film the movie in this state, it is absolutely wonderful. And if I see myself down the line actually getting this film on Blu-ray, most definitely I would say absolutely yes. The casting is brilliant, the writing and the directing is awesome, I like a lot of the angles they use, and it even shows just what it means to be a parent, an adult, even everything in between. And it fits the tale very well, and in this tale of being a father, what it means to be a full-grown adult, it plays it to a full extent that I really love, and I will say that Captain Fantastic is definitely worth watching and worth buying on Blu-ray. It feels so good to actually finally see a film and recognize its locations. It's really hard not to look at a movie and just be like, oh yeah, I've seen this location before, I know where that is at. It's really hard to do that. So Captain Fantastic, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's your favorite movie that has been filmed in your state? What have your thoughts on? Comment below and let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, just wait until the end slate if you want to see more. And as always, I'm the Ferb Guy, and I'll see you guys for the next movie.